Alright, first battle. I believe... I can't remember the username, but I know we played against this champion yesterday. It might be the same person. They were on a mono blood deck. Sounds pretty good. Wants another shard, but like Cottontail Explorer often finds his shards, not always. Occasionally we get a little annoyed with that, but between Cottontail Explorer, Sensei, and some draw steps here, we should be pretty reasonable. Hatchery Tormentor, yeah, looking like the same person we played yesterday, so... Our Cottontail Explorers and Senseis will line up well against their 2-1. So I'm going to go ahead and lead on the Explorer and find out whether or not he needs to get cut from the team today. Damn it, Rabbit. So, Cottontail Explorer flips over the bottom 3 cards of your deck, and any resources revealed that way get put into your hand. And apparently, the bottom 3 cards of our deck rarely have resources in them. Life's good when Cottontail Explorer does what he's supposed to do. Alright, so when we get 2 draws this turn, we get our draw step plus a draw off of this to try and hit. Well, that's just unlucky. Yeah. Sometimes you could talk about decisions that you make and like percentage plays and good and bad, but that's just, you know, we get 2 shards in the play with a cantrip and 3 looks. Basically, I had 4, so we had 2 draw steps, a cantrip, and 3. So we had 6 looks to find a second shard or third shard in our however many shard deck. 20. I'm not playing 25. Yeah, 25. God, it's unreal. Sure, this is gonna hit like every spider in our deck. There's like 10 spiders in our deck at this point. Alright, sure. Sure. Yep. Sure. Sure. So when do we cut Cottontail, right? Right. Alright, if we hit this turn and next turn, the 6/6, she could probably keep us in the game. God bless it. Alright. I know when enough is enough. Not. I'm a glutton for punishment, but not that big of a glutton. Alright, let's bring in the Cluckadons. Maybe this extra extinction. I think I want the steel intels, the corpse flies we cut, the inquisitions we cut. Yep, seems like a fine plan. Hey, Amel. Afternoon, folks. It's a good thing that would happen before everyone got here. That was a little rough. Alrighty. Let's run average this game, Kismet. Just I don't even need to run good. Let's just run average. I think our card quality on average is much higher than our opponents. This hand super reasonable. Gonna even hit our third shard on 3. Strange, weird. Don't even know how to look at it. Did we see 10 cards there by the end? Yeah, we did. No, was it 11? It was, that was turn 5? Turn 5 sounds right, I conceded. So we saw 4 draw steps. Yeah, it was 10, 11 cards. So it was 4 draw steps, 2 Cottontail Explorers, and a Sensei Cantrip. Yep. Hatchery Tormentor is online. He extinctioned us yesterday too. The old Jackal Pup extinction deck. I can't decide if Jackal Pup extinction is better or worse than Land War Elves extinction. One of those is worse than the other, but I'm not quite sure which. Emperor's Lackey, sure. This is cute. He must be playing this champion just for this activation, because he dealt us damage with this, so it triggers the Hatchery Tormentor, which is adorable. Let's lead on this in case we had a slow shard. Alright, not a slow shard, but still a shard. Just pass the turn here. Probably in the market to chump just to preserve our life total. Like this Drew card, if it gains 4 on top of that, we're probably okay. Tell our opponent to get clucked up next turn, or not. I guess they have the decision on whether or not they're getting clucked up. Either way, we have a 4-drop, so that's good. Pick your favorite, or your least favorite, depending on how you look at it. Survey says Glucodon gets Deep to Tormentor, which is a big deal, but VK is a powerful card. If he has removal, we take the Glucodon. Yep, takes the VK. Rainier, often a good pickup. Okay, play the Glucodon. Click this. So normally I know I talk about waiting on this activation, but because my opponent's putting Spiderlings into my deck, I'm actually going to activate this sooner rather than later. Because this means there's less of a chance of hitting Spider Eggs with this activation. Alright, an Extinction. It's a pretty medium hit. Shards were bad. VK and Sensei were fine. This was medium. It's good insurance button. Alright, so probably has an Extinction. I think we're supposed to play the Runir Hierophant out because it puts the most pressure on the table here. And then we'll sack this, and then we're basically just like beating down with this 9 power worth of guys until they deal with one or both. Alright, Gem Palm. Alright, if they play their Gem Palm or their Gemborn out, I think I'm going to add to the board. Okay. Ooh, he sacrificed. That's cute. Huh. Yeah, he played this guy yesterday. I'm going to attack here because it's a free attack, so I'm just going to cash in an Extinction. Yep. Free attack, free block. Clean the board up, pass the turn. Just play this out. And then again, we know our opponent has access to Extinction in their 75, so I'm not going to play out any more threats until they deal with some or most of this. Alright, well that's dealing with some, so probably committing the VK. Yeah, I'm going to commit the VK because it's just 2 power is not nearly enough to race with. It's a little aggressive use of the Hero Fall. I think they'd want to wait until their turn if they draw Extinction. They'd like to just use that to kill it. It's an okay pickup. Probably going to give us an activation here. Look at you, Cottontail. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. So we'll put them to 17, and then adding this is a 3-turn clock, so let's just do that. Have Paw to clean up and push damage. Hero fall, sure, my hero's fallen. I don't think I want to commit this Paw to the board. This is a 6-turn clock. Oh, never mind. I'll just commit that. Hopefully we don't get Gem Palmed again. That would be awkward. I think I might... If he shows us a second Gem Palm this game, I'm going to board the Runeers out for the 3rd game. I think they're just, like, not worth the liability. Alright, opponent's dead in 2 right now. Oh, just JK. I have a champion activation. I guess playing this technically makes them dead in 2 still, so they brick. Alright, Cycle says... Rabbit that's free to play out, makes Maroonier larger. Evening Tram. Afternoon, you know, whatever time of day it is. Whatever, whenever, wherever. So, dead to known information. Knows I have this Paw. Kill that one. And again, my comment about this isn't, you know, the CCS or like the Radiant Rumble. If you know your dead to known information, just concede. Don't make your opponent click through it. Play more games faster, get more matches in, ladder more. Like that's the ladder encourages playing games quickly. I'll draw for this 3rd game. Six shards green paw, not a keep. 2 shards rabbits. Interaction, yeah, it seems pretty strong actually. And again, we are looking for a few more shards, but just you played this on 1 all 3 games, right? If you can play your 1-drop on 1 every game, you should definitely play a Howling Brave deck. Just like good solid life advice. If you know you're always going to be able to have it, play Howling Brave. That's the best 1-drop to always have on 1. Let's just sacrifice a unit, put 3 eggs, yeah. So that puts an egg in our deck. Play a wild, play a Cottontail Explorer. Alright, you got one. You replaced yourself. Yep. How's it going, Ace? Only some kind of total savage would keep the 6-shard hand. Someone that knows they're gonna get there. That's who would keep the 6-shard hand. They'd look at that hand and go, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. I got this. Alright, the second hero fall means I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this, I think. It's gonna keep putting eggs in our deck with this. It could sacrifice things later. This is a little aggressive, but I think it's fine. This is checking this. Kind of just want to preserve my life total a little bit, because once they get spiders out, they can be hard to keep in check. That's really good. Miss a shard? Sure. That's good for us. And again, we are going to activate our champion power ASAP to try and minimize the amount of eggs we're going to flip to it. Same thing again. Do this ASAP. Minimize the amount of eggs statistically. God, what, we've resolved this 5 times and bricked 3 of them? God, that's such a bad rate. Start attacking, I guess. This can kill a spider at least, I suppose. Well, I'm glad we have Paw. Hey, Tommy Gather. This also lets us race a little bit better, which is nice. So we're definitely killing this. Oh, and then we could double Hero Fall next turn. It's a good sequence. Gonna attack with these. It might be conservative and probably just correct to leave one of these back so he can't kill this and then hit me for 2. I think I just want Vampire Kings in my crypt. It's also, though, I don't think we've seen... We played this person yesterday, and we're playing them again today. I don't think we've seen removal that's not Rockcast in their deck, so I'd kind of be surprised if they can kill this. Which hero fall would you like? Pick your favorite. Alright, it's going to attack for 2 here. We're winning the race, which is nice. Don't Inquisition me again. Have a heart. Alright. Well, shards into more spider eggs puts us less likely to be winning the race. Didn't we see a hero fall? Oh, you're right. We did see a hero fall. Yeah, you're correct. We saw one last game. This is really small, but I want to leave the Sensei back as opposed to leaving a Cottontail Explorer back, because if one of these is going to get killed or trade with this Hatchery Tormentor, I would much rather it be this one that draws a card as opposed to flipping cards into our crypt, because when we if we champion power and we get this back, I'd rather get this back than get back a Cottontail Explorer. Again, just like super tiny thing, but something to be conscious of. There's the Rockcast. Gonna be an attack with everything, I assume. We'll hero fall the Tormentor. Yep. Alright, and we're dead in 3, but they're dead in 2. So they're banking on hitting some more spiders here, I assume. Oh, they're not dead in 2 because they've got this stupid champion activation in the 1 point. It's so brutal. And we can't block any of these. This is flying, and these are... Oh, we're dead in 4. This is only 3? Okay. Alright, well, that wasn't a spider, so I guess we got that going for us. Alright, dead in we're both dead in 3, but they can stop and block these, which is relevant. And they have a Rockcast. Alright, so they're still dead in 3, though, right? Yeah. This puts them to 8. The real question then becomes, is it worth activating my champion power next turn with the number of eggs that are in my deck? That's terrifying. Are they attacking with everything is the question. They might want to leave one back because their thing dying triggers this. Yep. Actually just can't attack now. If I attack, he blocks, then all of these have 8 power. Did any removals fell out of him? Yep, looking like we're going to lose this one. Yeah, I should probably hold this in my hand because our out here is like Extinction, right? One of the two of those is already gone. Emperor Lackey, that kills us because he can sacrifice and trigger this. So a little bit unfortunate in that third game. Super unfortunate in the first game where we had 11 looks and never found a third shard. I'd like to go first. Mr. Rollup, again, statistically speaking, playing Diamond Sapphire Control. Could be a brew, though. Lead on Blood in case we hit a Inquisition we want to play on, too. I really wish I had a game log. I didn't catch what... did anyone catch what dual shard he played? Hopefully we'll see next turn, but... Maybe that match we want unblockable? Yeah, you're right, Trex. You're definitely right that I should have changed the gems. Alright, it's playing Diamond Wild. So, not the control deck. Yeah, you're right, I should have changed the gems. It also didn't matter, but you are correct that they should be changed. In that particular game, it had no bearing on the outcome of the game, but it is definitely something that I should consider. All right, the 3 pause probably means we're just playing out of 4-3 next turn. Savage Lord. Start your turn to comprehend a dinosaur. Put it into play. Alright, let's Hero Fall that one. We got one out of their hand. Alright, sounds good. Sign me up. Cheesesmith is a great draw. It means we can play that out instead of one of these paws. I'm going to activate this and see what we get. Blood Shard. And we put 2 troops in the crypt. That's pretty good. Only one Sensei Chump away from triggering this paw. Ramp Rabbit. Alright. I think I'm just going to offer this trade here. Because he might just eat this for free, and then I get to paw and kill this. Yeah, sweet. Out of all these... Your rabbit is slain. So he could croc us next turn and trade for these 2, but like this, put a Goliath in my hand that I'm going to play later, and this already killed something, so we're getting like 2 for 1 by the Croc, but really we generated plenty of value. Infinite Tricks. Yep. That's pretty good. Dragon Valley Bree. What am I doing here? I think I'm just offering the trade with either of these. Yep. Not surprised to see them not take it. Play this out for a Battle Hopper. Probably play Green Paw here. Yeah, let's do that. This connects next turn. We can deploy the Cheese Goliath. Get some pump chumps in here so we can paw this away or whatever they shift onto. So this card is a 3/4 with Flight, Steadfast, and Life Drain. And it can shift off not only the 1/1 bonuses, but also those different mechanics that it has on it. Is there a Stomp Stomp Roar in my future? Always. And then next turn, I can make some aggressive... He's going to kill 2 things here. And then next turn, I can make some aggressive attacks again. And then paw something after I do that. The thing we do have to be conscious of is the fact that this is going to get to come back with this. Gave this flying, sure. Hero Fall, you say. Alright, well, let's attack with the nerds. I think you should have put Life Drain on there first, but I guess I could be wrong. This just making Cheese Goliath feels real bad. So Cheese Smith makes a random cheese each turn, and there's 3 different ones, and these are definitely the worst 2 of the cheeses. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this Dragon Valley Bree out here, and then in response to my opponent shifting the next power from Infinite Tricks onto the Croc, I'm going to Hero Fall it. If they have Gargalith in hand, we get punished by this line, but this also gives them an extra chance to draw Croc, I think. Which I think they're more likely to have Crocs than Gargaliths. But we also don't know what they're playing, because again, they're playing a Brew and not a deck that's an established archetype. Do you have a 7/3 source? They have a 7/3 source. Their champion for 7 charges allows them to put a troop from their crypt right back into play. They do not. That's good for us. Alright, we hit the Kraken Barrel Cheddar, which is nice. This is the good one. It's for 6. It lets us put a card from any crypt into our hand. Gonna attack with everything here. And every time the Cheese Smith hits my opponent for damage, we get to reduce the cost of all of the cheese in our hand by 1. Okay, so Kraken Barrel Cheddar, what are we doing with you? I think we're just rebuying my Hero Fall. Go ahead and activate this before these Shroom Pins get added to the bin. Pass the turn here. So Hero Fall gives us insurance against Shard, Champ Power the Croc back. We just Hero Fall the Croc in response to the fight. Alright, you know I have a Hero Fall, so you are dead to known information. Holy crap! He should have conceded before that Hero Fall. He showed me he had 3 dragons in his deck. There were 2 more in the hand. Wow. Alright, extra Extinction seems pretty important. Inquisition seems fairly important. I want to cut the Corpse Flies. Steal Intel seems fine. And Green Paw. So I'm going to go ahead and save real quick here, and then I will be right back. I have a diaper to change. Can you change your diaper, Poop Monster? Oh yeah, definitely gonna turn. Alright. Huh. This hand's kind of close. Shard Prism again being a little awkward, but I think it's worthwhile. I think I'm going to keep this. We're on the draw, and we've got Cottontail Explorer. Famous last words, I know. We've also got a Sensei, though. We need to hit double blood. Extinction's particularly good in this matchup, though, and so is Vampire King, so I think the risk to reward is worthwhile on this hand. And by that, I mean I never didn't have it. Never at any point was there a question, should I keep this hand? Ask me what it's like sometimes. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and Inquisition on 2 here. He doesn't have a... Man, this does not seem like it should have been a keep. Alright, let's screenshot this. Man, my kingdom for a hero fall, right? I think I'm taking the Forever's Child. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Forever's Child out of here. Brick, 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 brick. God, there's no justice. He's just gonna run off 2 shards. Come on, he can run off. Whoa. Whoa, got wild with that? There must be more diamond than wild in his deck, right? Hero fall. Oh, alright. Alright. If he can draw 2 shards if we get to draw hero fall. Fair's fair, right? It's pretty reasonable against this stuff. Alright, they missed. If they miss again next turn, this Vampire King is just gonna like punch the clock and go to work. So Vampire King, he's a monster. Whenever he damages our opponent, we look at a card in their hand at random, and if the card we look at is a troop, we get to take that troop and turn it into a vampire. Yeah, I keep trying Forever's Child builds, and the problem is they're just so clunky, and I don't... Like, these decks, like, tend to be fairly non-interactive. Sure. Sure. Hero fall. Hero fall. Okay, we got 2 chances at hero fall. We've got this and, our draw step. Inquisition, sure. And there was a hero fall in there. Alright. That's really unfortunate. Hope Heart Unicorn. I don't really care about that. Stick that away. Play this. Not only did they hit runners, but they chose to make second wild off their dual shard and then still hit into this. Don't care about Hope Heart. I don't think we care about Hope Heart. I mean, my troops are just huge. This rune here is just going to be way bigger than anything else. Alright, got 4 shards off of 3 revets. Okay, I guess. Attack with both of these because he has to block the Vampire King, so he takes 8. Gains 3, takes 5. We gain 3 as well. So they take 5, we gain 3 on that exchange. Actually, oh, the Hope Heart with the... Yeah, I didn't think about that. Huh. This only gives his other stuff Lifebound, right? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm dumb. So how Lifebound works is, every turn, if you have 1 Lifebound troop in play, all your other Lifebound troops come back. So and of course, they just, like, kept a 2-sharder on the play and, like, played 7 shards in 7 turns. And we kept 2 shards on the play with 10 extra looks and missed. That's, at least for up a game, I guess. I should have I should have taken the Hopart Unicorn here, but I think we're still in a bad spot regardless because they hit their charges. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up, but I'm pretty sure we were just pretty screwed regardless because of how well our opponent drew here. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to deal with it all again after we just actually just can't draw a spell. Um, I guess we'll keep playing. Yeah, yeah, because like I could extinction here if I would have taken the Hopart Unicorn, but they'd be up an Infinite Tricks then, and then they'd just banks back the Infinite Tricks and have 2 Infinite Tricks going, and I need another extinction right away. So we had 2 bricks in our. I'm just. Let's go to the next fucking game. I'm so. Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't have sworn, but that's very frustrating. Opponent kept a very very bad hand and got rewarded, and we made one little mistake, and hopefully that mistake didn't matter. I feel like we still would have gotten destroyed regardless. I'm aware of how the Lifebound Rutherford Banks interaction works. That's why we're done. That's how TCGs go sometimes. You just gotta brush it off, move on to the next game. Sometimes there's no justice in the world. Yeah, I guess there's not that many like transmographates in the format anymore, right? Like they're all pretty much gone. All right, sweet. It's a good strong turn 3 play. It looks like their hand was keepable this time. I can't believe they kept just like 2 shards fatties on the play and just actually that's never any justice. Sure, you've Verunier. Alright, what am I doing here? Let's start by activating this. Another extinction. 1 troop in the crypt. Just gonna play this and pass. And block this if they attack. I guess if they have infinite tricks here and they like go tricks, shift flight, that'll be annoying. Probably just extinction next turn if that happens. Hopart Unicorn, sure. Jeez, Goliath. God, G Smith, why? Why must you make such bad things? I guess I should make... I should make Wild with this, because we have Jeez Goliath in our hand. I think we're just passing the turn here again. Doesn't feel good. He plays a dragon out, we'll be in a little bit of trouble. So, I think I need to play this Runeir out and sack this. I'm really not sure we're supposed to break this loop up. It's probably going to involve like a hero fall at some point. The steal of the intel is definitely going to be critical in breaking the loop up. It's possible I'm like choked on resources. I should steal intel this Chlorophilia, but that doesn't seem right. I'm going to need these at some point probably to break these up. Does he have two of these? Or, yeah, must just have two of them? Yeah, I think I'm just jumping here, and well, I guess, I've got 3 troops in there. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna take this hit, and then I'm gonna paw this. That doesn't work, right? No, yeah, I'll paw this, and then if he doesn't sack the Hope Heart in response, I will just take his Runeir Hierophant. That seems fine. And then this can block this. And if he does sack this, I'll steal intel this. Attack for 6. Dead to... Nope. Dead to Croc? Yeah, dead to Croc because this will take 5 damage on it. Oh, if he doesn't have Croc, we're in an okay spot, I think. I never thought about Hope Heart Unicorn with this. That's a really sweet interaction. Alright, I'm assuming there's not a Croc since they're in the tank here. Karn, sure. Why are there Carnosaurs in his deck against us? What? You're insane. Nope. Nope. So when his dragon comes into play, it gives all of his other troops lifebound. And how lifebound works is at the start of his turn, if he has 1 lifebound troop in play, all other troops with lifebound from his crypt come back into play. Snap double blocking this. In turn, you played hero. No, I disagree. I think the hero was fine. In fact, I obviously think the hero was fine. That's why I played it. What are you working with? Let's take the other dragon away. Attack you for 4, and then extinction. I have troops, I could have 1 troop. Can see my deck list on the tapped out link below the screen. So if we hit a resource, will a non-slow shard will steal intel his lifebound rabbit, and then play the Hope Heart Unicorn, have assembled his own lock against him. Alright, well, let's play this. I'm going to activate my champion. Now I'm going to steal intel first, because I wouldn't mind getting a steal intel back, I don't think. Oh, I do have 2 in here now. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think so. I just want to go 3-3. So take one of your scarier things. Activate this, see what we get. We got a paw back that steals something. That's pretty good. So I think I just want to go Ruinier Hope Heart, though. Thanks for your deck. Sweet combo. This ramps us when it attacks now, too. That's why he has the Karns in his deck still, because, like, Cro-Mag can, like, maybe play them for free. Alright, you get the champ power back, your choice. And then I have sack my Hope Heart Unicorn, cast Extinction, get my Hope Heart Unicorn back next turn. Yep, that's fine. You have 1 lifebound troop. Activate this. Cast this. Play this. Attack you for 9. Ramp a little bit. Play this Dragon Valley Bree. Pass the turn. You have a Carnosaur still dead? Dead on board, in fact. Alright, dead. Sweet. Sweet combo. So Lifebound, this comes back during my ready step because I have a Lifebound troop. And this has Crush. Crush, crush, baby. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is a little slow. We don't have a sacrifice for these rabbits, but we're on the play. So I think it's fine having Cheese Smith on 3 as our first play. We don't preserve life, said Aleutian. He would have sacked his things, and then we still would have taken a hit. Because he had Hope Heart Unicorn. I would have had to Extinction plus Steal until that turn, and then we still take a giant hit there. And then we don't have a large Ruinier in play. Ovo. So Ovo is 3 charges, revert a troop you control. Usually they play this with the 2-cost rabbit there, would have been ideal. Another shard. You know, medium. Immortal Tears. Alright. And no, did they mulligan? No, that was last game. Just kept the casual 1-sharder on the draw. Well, this is actually an excellent draw. So, because my opponent has stumbled here on the play, choosingly stumbled. I'm gonna go ahead and just make a battle hopper and play this and eat it. Yeah, usually Ovo gets played with the what's her name that brings things back from the crypt. Probably a transmog in my future, which kind of makes this. Oh. Huh. Huh. Maybe they did that on purpose. They just discarded Izawa to hand size. They could just get like a turn 4 Izawa. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this out and attack with Runir. Put their life total lower, so Izawa is slightly less scary. That's kind of funny. Three shard. What are they doing? This is probably actually exceedingly good against what my opponent has going on. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this, because even if we hit the Battle Hopper here, I can just sack it back to Runir. Hero Fall's a good hit, and we put another troop in there. I'm going to play this out for blood, and then attack with these two. Martyr my witch, sure. So take 3, and then I think their plan is to get this back, so I'm gonna take their Izawa out of their crypt and put it into my hand. We can't actually play this, but I feel like doing that is gonna screw up their game plan. And this didn't actually cost us a card since it got created by this, so I think that's an okay line. It might be aggressive since I have this hero fall, but we'll see. I'm just going to go Runir into Runir with no sacrifices here. I've got 2 Monuments of the Martyr, so this will be a 5/5 and a 4/4. Just don't discard it, sure. I could discard it if I'm going to paw it away. Soothsaying, yep. They discarded a Halt. Man, they are all in on the combo plan. They're just going to beat them down with these rabbits. Alright. Attack with my rabbits. Bam. Alright. Best turn. Change course, okay. Concedes, sure. I'd like to think that taking their card out of their crypt is the reason we won that game. I'm gonna steal intel. Yep. Withering Touch. Probably don't want Extinction. I think we're probably the aggro this matchup. Giant Corpse Fly seems like a liability. Rest of these seems fine. Runir, not sure what gems we want on this. I feel like this might be a speed sacrifice matchup. This might be a speed sacrifice matchup. So let's do that. And save. So there's a card that when it comes into play, it takes a troop out of any crypt and puts it into play under their control by transforming it into a 1/1 flying phantom, and then you use your champion power to revert it. Hand's great. It's got turn 3, got turn 2 Cottontail into turn 3 Runeer. This has speed and Anthem on it, so this will come in and will attack for 5 on turn 3. Seems great. Another Runeer. Wow. Yeah, this hand's going to be super aggressive. What's their other way to get things back from the crypt, Coach? They have Wish to get back the Witch. Is that what you're counting, basically? Play this and this, and play Cottontail. It's fine if he just hits 1. Hopefully not 0. Yeah, 1 is fine, so otherwise we have to discard anyways. Yeah, I'd like to work on Reanimator decks. So the problem with decks like the Reanimator decks are that they're kind of slow and clunky, and the format is not very forgiving to being slow and clunky right now, getting transmogged. Holy crap, that's bad for us. Every time we hit our opponent, we bury cards off the top of their deck. Wow, that's actually... Yep, okay. That could have gone better. I'm actually going to play the VK out here. I think I'm going to Champ Power first, see what we get. Let's do that. Another VK. Yeah, I'm going to play the VK out here because of the deck they're playing, they could very well have troops stuck in their hand that they just can't cast. So let's play that, especially since they know about one of them. Counter Magic. Hereafter. Okay. Neat. So why is there wild in their deck? Anyone know? Why would there be wild in their deck? This is just diamond. Holy Ascension. All right. Stargazer. Oh, yeah, that's a good reasonable bet. Empowered Soothsaying. Draw 4, discard 2. Yep. So probably not gonna hit with Vampire King this turn. So next turn, do they bend anything scary? They bend to Sin. Okay. So we're gonna hit for a lot this turn, which is nice. I'm gonna play Runeer Hierophant here. I'm gonna play this Lily Pad out for a Battle Hopper, which makes this larger. So this will be 4, 8, 11. All right, bury a bunch of cards off the top of your deck, or 12 actually. Oh, I could have played this. Yeah, that was a mistake. I could have gotten 1 more point of damage in too. And had this in play. I was just clicking too quickly. Empowered Soothsaying. Sure. So looking for a Hereafter. This is draw 4, discard 2 for 6. The non-empowered is draw 2, discard 1 for 3. And dead. Alright. We have successfully policed their fun. Not quite Mono Ruby fun police, but pretty close. Oh, VK did reveal Hereafter. Yeah, okay, that's what the Observe card was? You're right. I don't know why I thought that was the card going to the crypt. Yeah, he just didn't have... I wonder what his out was there if he had one. This hand's a little medium. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. Yeah, I'm not mulligan this. This is much better. He's playing Gron, so Gorn, so probably a vampire deck. Making your vampires full of rage seems reasonable. Never didn't have it. Let's see what he's got over there. Always lead on blood. Always lead on blood. I had to give him crap here because he kept a one shard hand. Feel like I have to. No, I don't have to take Tezozo, right? Because I've got Cottontail Explorer. Just don't give a crap about that. I think I'm just gonna take the Lasgar's Vengeance. It's kind of far off, but like it's definitely a card that can destroy us later in the game. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get this Cottontail in here. Dang it, Bobby! How many is that today? I'm glad I video record all my matches, most of my matches like this, because when I say I'm actually just the unluckiest person with this card, there's video proof that we're savagely unlucky. And I realize that he's stuck on one shard, but that's like the 5th time this card is bricked today. No joke. It's at least 4 times. It's at least 4 times. Don't the 3/3s destroy you if he gets double blood? No. We've got an extinction here. All right, what you got? Multiple vampire princes. And so he's just all threat. So I'm gonna actually take away his hero fall here because I would like to kind of dictate how he's allowed to interact with things. I guess maybe I should take the Inquisition because then that allows him to take my. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to take the Inquisition here because he can otherwise take my extinction away. These 2 rabbits are going the distance. They're going for speed. They're all alone. Watch this get a shard. Oh, thank God. God bless. All right. Attack for 2. And then I think if he bricks next turn again, we're going to just play the pause a 4-4. Or a 4-3. Sorry, it'd be sweet if it was a 4-4. Okay, so here's the Chizozo. That's a good one to lead on because he can like sniff out the paw basically. I'm just gonna play this now that we drew it, and then ship with the Runir Hierophant for 6 here. I really don't want him to trade here. I don't think I'd rather leave this back to block. Oh, just bouncing off there. Maybe this was a free point that I've now missed. And his Hero Fall has to hit this VK, and if he misses on a non-slow, that's a slow shard. So his hand right now is Hero Fall and minimum 4 troops. So this is pretty likely to hit. So he's got to like play a VP here to like hope to block, but this paw is just gonna like savage him. Right, we've got plenty of troops in here. Got exactly 3 in here, good enough. How many troops you got? Enough. Alright, hit you for 11. Take one of the troops out of your hand. Ace just does not have good luck against us. Ah, I forgot to play my shard. Eh. There aren't extinctions in his main deck. There are extinctions in his board, so something to be conscious of. He's got extinctions in his board. Corpse Fly. Huh. Actually, so I'm split on Inquisition in this matchup. On one side of... I guess Corpse Fly blocks his princes, so I should leave this in. And his other things. So on one side of the table... On one side of the table, I really don't love Extinction against other decks that are... Or Extinction. I don't love Inquisition against other decks that are, like, going to grind out and empty their hand as we play. But on the other side of that, he's got Lasgar's Vengeances and possibly Extinctions coming out of his board. And that makes my Inquisitions better. I think we might actually just, like, submit the same 60 here. It doesn't seem unreasonable. Yeah, I think this Killblade doesn't seem terrible. Is this Killblade better than this? Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. The deck that Ace is playing, I actually think is kind of good. I should probably stream with it a little bit. It seems, I don't know if it's busted, but it's definitely playable. It's definitely not busted. It's playable though. It's a blood ruby like orc mid range aggro deck that Andrewed Kletz, if you're in chat, is the brainchild behind that one. I just took some of the suck out of it. Easy mulligan here. Fine keep. It's a good pickup. All of our thresholds now. Okay, so this is not a VP. Yep. Bloodsworn. So this is a 3/3 crush that you could sacrifice another troop to give it rage 1. Couldn't play this out for a wild. A little bunny Fufu is going to hop through the forest here. Hopefully he finds some field mice. Alright, you replaced yourself. God bless. That's all I'm asking. I don't need 2 shards and 3 shards every time, Cottontail Explorer. Just 1 shard. Can we just, like, always get 1? Just, like, replace yourself when you come into play? All I want is a simple value rabbit. This the shard drop again. Feels bad, man. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this corpse fly out here, make them discard a card. And then I can threaten the old double block on this, but that doesn't seem particularly good because they've got like burns and hero falls and stuff. I wonder if he left the burns in post board. Is he medium against our deck? I'm actually kind of surprised Tizozo's still on. I feel like you have to cut Tizozo in the matches where they have Cottontail Explorers and Senseis. And he knows we're on all 8, so... Bend a Gemborn Prowler. Okay. I'm gonna double block here. Because if you get a burn there to blow us out, I'd just extinction the following turn. This card kills us kind of quickly, I guess. I'm gonna... I'm gonna start with this and then activate this, see where we go. I don't know. Everyone brings in Prowlers against only Maroonier. That's pretty good. Let's lead on this. See what he's got. Fury of the Mountain God. Can't be blocked. Deals double damage. Well, that's a good one to know about. That's a good one to know about. I think I'm just taking the Laskar's Vengeance away here. Yeah. And that card's just really scary as we go along. It'd be really awkward when we draw Runeer Hierophant, but it is what it is. Let's see if Screw beats Flood. See which of us, if I find action or if Ace finds shards. The real question will be That's too funny. It's like I need to draw shards, and then he drew ruby shards, doesn't let him play anything in his hand. Joke's on you. I'm gonna play this, get another Battle Hooper. Now I can start pressuring. Get the old cottontail pressure going on. There's a whole lot of pressure going on. Boo doo 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 doo. Actually, so that's actually kind of medium for us, because now if he hits a blood shard, he gets to just go VP VP and we can't hero fall him. I guess we extinction, but still not super excited about it. All right. Ace, you know, he's got action. We've got bricks. Oh, he's just playing the Fury. Sure. Let's get him out of here, because I can't block this. This head can't be blocked, and deals double damage. Oh, it doesn't have speed, huh? I guess I could have extinctioned it. Nah, I think I'd rather... That's tough. I think I'd rather save the extinction for... Let's play this. Play this. Paw, not bad. Go ahead and attack with my little bunny Fufu. Do I want to play the Corpse Fly? I don't think I do. I think he's got enough cards in his hand and this is clunked up on. I think I want to play the Corpse Fly post-extinction. There's one prince, two prince, red prince, blue prince. Yep. And once you commit the first one to the board, you might as well just play the second one because I know about it. Like you're playing against a deck that has Hero Fall in it. So next turn, I'm gonna attack with both my Nah, I'm just gonna keep attacking with one Cottontail because I think if I attack with both, it telegraphs Extinction too hard. So I think it's one free point of damage here. That's a good pickup as well. Just like a good solid follow up to this Extinction. Yep. Let's go ahead and sweep the board away. And then the question becomes, am I supposed to play the Cheese Smythe to start generating value right away, or play the Giant Corpse Flare? What are the odds he can empty his hand? So if he draws a shard, he'd have to play 4 cards with 5 resources, so not likely. So I think this is still going to get a card next turn. And I'd rather get the Cheese Smith value engine going soon. Like, we've got so many resources because he stumbled for so long that, like, we make a Goliath. We could even just, like, play a Goliath right away. Yep. Okay. Brick by Glorious Brick. Thankfully, we have some good... Our leftover still is pretty reasonable. You gonna discard the other Gemborn Prowler? Nope. Had an extra shard. Look at him rolling in the shards. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have played that, because the fact that I did that and didn't play the rabbit immediately after telegraphs that I have Paw. So I probably should have played one of these out instead, because that just sent the message, hey, there's a Paw of Yakuzan in my hand. Alright, so we drew another brick. I think I want to wait until I know I have another piece of follow-up. I can just chump this for a turn. Yeah, I'm going to hit him for 2 here. If he draws Inquisition, we get punished for waiting, but I think we're a favorite to wait here. Because, like, if he just goes, like, Vampire as a follow-up and then I don't have an answer, we're just going to be, like, dead in the water. And I'm just going to chump ASAP with this. So again, he probably wouldn't even think about deploying threats here if I wouldn't have sent the message, hey, there's a Paw in my hand, by playing out the resource. Rabbit says... Brick by Glorious Brick, we build this house. Get this Battle Hopper back to my hand. Here it falls. Sweet. Alright, well. Since we have a Hero Falls left over now, we can go ahead and paw this. And then, I guess this is a little weak to Extinction, but I think it's fine. Just get all 3 of these Battle Hoppers out of the crypt here. Hop, hop, hop in. Kill this. Lava Shaper. So, He didn't play another card out of his hand. I feel like there's a non-zero chance that he could have another Lava Shaper in hand. Let's go ahead and play our stuff out here first, see what we find. But he definitely, so this, if you have another Ardent Troop, it does 3 damage to something. Alright, we have another Hero Fall now, so we can just go ahead and do this. Nope, not Lava Shapers. They have another threat in their hand that's not that. We have them dead in 3. This puts them to 12, and then we have 4 power on the table. Oh, that's a really good. So his last card's a troop. Are there win conditions left in our deck? A few. We're only through 1 VK. There's 2 VKs and 20 cards. What's your last troop? You had Ardent Allegiance. The good news is if we draw... Okay, yep. I'm going to take my draw. I'm not just going to Hero Fall this as Zen stuff because if we draw a Paw, I would much rather kill it with Paw and hold my Hero Fall. Swing. And a hit. Alright. Hero Fall this now. And because this is empowered, the other one does not get taken out of his deck. And now, if we hit a shard, we get to activate our champion power. And at least we get rid of all the battle hoppers. So, first one to a threat. Strongly favored. When does the next time ladder rank will matter? How often are those tourneys? When will the new season begin before that? Yeah, you have an entire month to get to top 64. Yep. He said empowering changes the day. Yes, it does. So I commented that this wouldn't get taken out. So we are very dead to this. We're going to hit for 12 next turn if we don't hit something here. How many paws are left in our deck? 1. Yeah, we're kind of running low on stuff. Alright, well, we got Paws in our Crypt and Hero Falls, so I don't know what our chances of getting something good are here, but hopefully we do. That's not particularly good. Play this to gain some life. 1, 2 Hero Falls, 1 Paw, 2, 3 Paws, 3, 4 Hero Falls. So we have an Extinction and a Paw left in our deck. I can kill this. Oh, actually, this doesn't even do anything. This is just going to... This does damage to 2 random things. Yeah, so it's going to kill this, kill that, and then we go to 1. Yep. Man, what a game. That Lasgar's Vengeance on 7 was real good. This deck's sweet. Maybe I'll stream with this tomorrow. Alright, on to game 3. I'm going to board the extra Extinction in. Maybe? Maybe it should just be Steel Intels. Steel Intel is a sweet card in matchups like this because it's like a split card that's like sometimes it's a threat and sometimes it's a removal spell because they're playing threats and removal spells. I'm going to trim 1 Inquisition, I think, for the Steel Intels. Sorry for the wait on the YouTube. I am having some connection issues to Twitch right now. And by that I mean Comcast is a steaming pile. Sounds fine. Go ahead and play a Shard of Ancients here, grab a wild, and pass the turn. Hopefully these Cottontails can find us another wild for our Chi Smythe. Alright, Bunny Fufu. Don't do it to me. Casual draw 3, making up for all of his mistakes. Go ahead and bin one of these. Yep. No 2-drop is interesting from him. His deck has a lot of 2-drops in it. I guess a lot of them are double blood though, and he let on Ruby. Go ahead and play this, and then play Chi Smythe here. If we get to ready with the Chi Smythe and he doesn't do anything, I think it telegraphs Extinction. So if this gets Hero Fall, we'll run out the VK. But if this just lives and he passes back to us, we're probably just going to let it sit there and generate value. Vampire Prince, sure. Alright, what are we doing here? So we're starting on this, I think. And then I actually kind of need to find an answer. So let's activate my champion power. Hit a blood shard. Alright, that's not particularly good. I'm gonna ship with both of these. And then I'm actually gonna play the VK out. The fact that he committed a threat to the board makes us getting Extinction slightly less bad. And if he Hero Falls this, we can steal until the Hero Fall, and Hero Falls Vampire Prince. Yep, there go my VKs. So when this hits us, it discards the top card of our deck, and if it's a shard, he gets to draw it. Buried in Extinction, that's fine. Now the question becomes, do I want to scrounge for this? I don't think I do, because we only have a couple of troops in there right now. So grab his removal here and do this. Did not get any out of his hand. That's unfortunate. Attack for 3 here. Make our cheese a little bit cheaper yet again. Yeah, it blows my mind that the internet isn't managed by developed countries as a, this is unfortunate, because we don't have, it didn't make a regrowth yet. It blows my mind that the internet isn't managed as a what's it called, as a utility yet. Oh, this was missequencing. I should have played this first. I missed a +1/+1 on this rabbit. So let's play these out here. Play around Hero Fall a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't have all of his Gemborns in his hand. Watch him just like double Gemborn and spit in our face. Aha! Joke's on you. I played my only 2 good cards. So long, Cheese Goliath. I think this is actually the pick. I think it's between these two, and I think this one's probably scarier. Need help? Open. Yep, took the Goliath. Sweet. I guess we could still get gem palmed. Alright, well, let's start with this. It's a good pickup. So if he has gem palm here, he gets to get my Runeer with it, and then... Yeah, he's kind of up a creek here now. If it's a public utility, how will companies make the money? I mean, other utility companies are still profitable companies. Alright, I'm actually not going to play this out because he's very dead on board, and I just don't want to get wrecked by an extinction. Alright. Survey says... I can't believe we won that second game. Or we lost that second game. I thought we were so far ahead. Sting Shot Sniper is a heck of a drug. Why do we always have to lose the coin flip against Angus? Why? Just the savage beatings. This matchup is super medium. This hand is fine. It needs something to throw away to this. Don't Bolt Spasm me. God bless it. Can we just, if they're gonna have Bolt Spasm on one every game, can we just like have a that was a medium draw. Can we just like have the stupid just win the coin flip if they're gonna have the Bolt Spasm? This Anarchist, yeah, man, just dead, can never actually win. Yeah, it's just I don't either. When they do this on the play and your deck doesn't have Howling Brave or Burn in it, just concede. You're done. Move on with your life. You can like flail around for a couple more turns, but really the writing is going to be over there on the wall. Alright, so we bring our curve down a little bit. We bring in 6 1-drops and a whole bunch of Cluckadons. And I cut a Paw and the Extinctions and the Inquisitions. It's possible I should leave some Inquisitions in. Maybe I could see a world where, like, this is correct. Yeah, I'm gonna do... Let's do this. Yeah, I just saying before you got back is I could not believe that we dropped game 2. Before you drew that, I was like, All right, and this is the easy game where we are on the play, but we can still. It's not free by any means, but it is the easier or easiest of them all. This hand is great if we could play these spells. Excellent Hearthstone hand. This hand is medium, but a keep. We don't have any of the board cards that we brought in, but turn 2 Sensei makes their Bolt Spasms much worse, and then into turn 3 Ruiner Hierophant, hopefully, and they mulligan. So we want them to mulligan in game 3 when they're on the play. Turn 4, I mean, oh, Wrathwood Colossus is gain 9, right? Okey-doke. That's not a shard. And the 7 would have been really good. We'd have played Killblade on 1. Alright, we got 2 draws and a non-slow shard for the Ruiner Hierophant. Perfect. Perfect. Emberspire Witch, sure. This hand actually lines up really well against Emberspire Witch because we're just on the kill you plan. Yeah, Sting Shot's very good. I'm just going to sacrifice that, make a 5/5, build a bunny. If he attacks with this after playing a third resource, we're not going to block. Because that just screams Fireball. Sure, you've got a Matriarch. We should have this game thoroughly in hand. We're just going to go ahead and do this. And I think we're just not even supposed to take a turn off to Inquisition here. Let's activate this to start. Maybe if we had another root here. Nope, yep, just go. We're going to play this and sack this. And then we're going to play this Killblade out. So we've got a 6/6 and an 8/8. And we're just super duper dead. Yep. All right. They drew a nut draw. We had a nut draw. Let's try and win this game here. Hopefully they mulligan to 5 again. That would be nice. Man, I'm not usually into things like this, but these are really cool. I think I can keep this in the back of Harvest Moon. Just gonna play Bolt Spasm turn 1 on the play. Just never not Bolt Spasm on 1. Killblade. Well, we tried. Nah, it's gonna be just like me run over in games 1 and 3. This is Anarchist for your best turn. Yep. Okay, I mean, we have Harvest Moons in our deck, so we'll try and play a game here. I'm not going to concede until they play Matriarch on 3 this game. No, maybe we've got enough hate cards in our hand that we can... Been that, I guess. Maybe we can fight through what's going on over here. Yep. Miss a shard drop, please. I think I'm supposed to Withering Touch here while he still has cards in his hand. Watch this brick. No, I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick. I just want to concede. No, there we go. Nope, can't. I have to pick a card. I can't just concede in response. I don't want to pick. It doesn't matter which one I pick. I'm dead. Okay. Yep. All right. We moved up a spot. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna be done hexing for now.